Welcome back. It is now 8:39. We have always been appreciative to you, our viewers, for providing us with ground truth weather reports, whether it's rain totals, snow pictures or videos, or even hail reports. Well, there's another group that would love to have you volunteer to give them weather information too. I'm interviewing a gentleman from the National Weather Service who can tell you how to do it. We're going to be talking about how you can become a volunteer for the National Weather Service by reporting rain, snow, and temperature to a group called COCORAHS. It's a network, and here to talk about it today is Paul Yura. Paul is the warning coordinating meteorologist with the National Weather Service office in New Braunfels, covering Austin and the San Antonio areas. Paul, what is or who is COCORAHS?
COCORAHS is an organization that started decades ago out in Colorado. Now, it technically stands for the Community Collaborative Rain, Hail, and Snow Network. It actually started in Colorado because they needed a lot of snow reports, and snow varied quite largely from place to place. And so while it started as a snow reporting network for the general public, it expanded across the country and is mainly kind of now a rain reporting network, especially in our region of Texas, because we don't get a lot of snow. But then also people are able to report hail size as well. So it's a great way for people to get involved. We call it citizen science, where they report weather information to a bunch of folks that can actually use that information.
Speak to the value that these observers bring to the National Weather Service.
As a scientist and from a warning forecaster here at the National Weather Service, we want to know exactly what is happening at the ground. And so that's where 24-hour rainfall totals that these COCORAHS weather observers give us is great for figuring out not only how much rain has fallen, but then what impacts that is for the drought, what impacts it is for hydrologists to figure out how much water is making it into the area creeks and rivers and lakes, and then just to kind of see what overall conditions we have maybe for an ongoing rain event, to see how much more saturation the soil will have, and just to give us a better understanding of how wet it is out there, so we know what the dangers of flooding and flash flooding are. You don't have to do it every day. If you just want to report when it's actually raining, you can do that. But we actually like people to report every day, especially during drought conditions, because even though zero rainfall is actually data.
Are there any counties in particular here in Central Texas that there is a greater need?
Yes, there is, and particularly in the rural areas. I would kind of areas out in Llano County, Blanco County, eastern and western portions of Williamson County, the same eastern and western portions of Travis County, as you go out to Lee County. So areas outside the main city, we have a lot of observers inside the city limits of, let's say, Austin, Round Rock, Georgetown, San Marcos. But when you get to the outskirts, that's where we need more data. And so I really encourage people to be involved. If you have a rain gauge, get a better one, and then start sharing that data online every day so everybody can actually see it.
Paul Yura with the National Weather Service talking about COCORAHS. Paul, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.